Welcome back to the channel. It's Rose here. So today we are in my bedroom, and guess what? We are making over this room. After 3 years, I am starting on this project, and that is because I finally found the bed frame that I like. And so when we moved into this house, I really made a promise to myself that when it comes to furnishing our home, I wanted to be very intentional. I wanted to make sure that I take my time in finding the furnitures that I like and the style that I like. And so after 2 years of searching, I finally found the bed frame that meets my style. And so before putting that bed frame in this room, I wanted to make sure I do a little paint refresh, because currently right now behind me, as you can see, that paint is Agreeable Gray by Sherwin-Williams, but it's also a flat sheen. And so the issue with the flat paint is everything sticks to it, like the dirt, the oil, and stuff like that. I believe I covered this in some of my videos already. And so I really want to freshen up the paint and also use a light color paint, because this room, even though it doesn't show right now, it doesn't really get that much light. So I only have these two small windows on both sides, and then of course this wall, and there is our bathroom, and right there is a door leading up to our bathroom. With this room, I wanted to use a paint that reflects the light to make it a bit brighter. So as you can see, there is not much furnishing in here aside from our bed and those two lamps in both of the corners, as well as our standing mirror. And that's very intentional, as I mentioned, because I really wanted to ensure that when I do find the furnishing that I like, that it would be something that meets my style. So I have started choosing the paint, as you see here, and these are the 4 choices that I came up with. So this right here is a paint color that I've used before. It's by Sherwin-Williams. It's called Accessible Beige, and currently this is at 50% strength. The top part, same thing, also Accessible Beige, but as you can see between the two, it's much lighter because the top part is only at 25%. The one on the left, I believe, is by Benjamin Moore, and it's Cloud White. And then, let's put that back just so I can tell the difference. And then the one on the right, also by Benjamin Moore, and Swiss Coffee. So between the 4 paint colors, I decided to go for this one. So obviously it's a lighter color. However, it still makes it feel warm. I would say this is an average size master bedroom, and the measurement of our master bedroom is 14 feet by 6 inches. 14 feet by 6 inches. So it's a good size bedroom. As you can see, we have, the king size bed, still a very ample walking space on both sides. I could even fit a large nightstand right there, possibly from, 30 inches to 35 inches in length. 30 inches height would be great right there. That's if I keep the same height of our bed currently right now. And then our foot area still has ample space for the 2 accent chairs that I'm thinking of. And then aside from, painting the walls, for the accent wall, I do want to add the frame molding. So I had added the frame molding in our entryway, and then I'm also going to take that up all the way to our staircase, and that's one of the design that I really want to carry throughout our home to provide that cohesiveness from space to space. So without further ado, let's get started with the painting.
You could see yourself just sitting there.
All right, guys, so I got this room prep for painting, so I had to lay out this plastic to cover our carpet to ensure that, you know, I don't get any paint on our carpet. I also have the plastic laid out on this side, so I'm going to be starting on this wall with the 2 windows, and then next to it and the wall behind me. We will do the accent wall last, since I will be adding the frame moldings on that wall.
That I won't let you go. Put your arms around me and I'll let you know how it feels when time goes slow. And I won't let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you.
Ready to get started.
Hey, I wish I could show you more, 'cause baby you deserve some more. But still you're here and that's what I adore. Should've told you straight away everything I have to say, but I'm afraid and I know you haven't noticed. You could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you, you don't even notice. Should've told you straight away, you don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed. You know.
Alright guys, so we finished painting this wall, the one behind me, as well as this one. And then the only thing that's left is the accent wall. So I'm gonna wait for the paint to dry, and while I'm doing that, I am going to be installing the frame molding on this accent wall. But look at the difference on the paint with the Swiss Coffee and Agreeable Gray. I feel like the Agreeable Gray really made our room look so much darker than it really is. But guys, look at the difference between the two paint. So the Swiss Coffee on my left and Agreeable Gray on my right. Look how the Agreeable Gray really darkened our bedroom, and the Swiss Coffee just brightened it up. I love my paint choices. Can't wait until this room is done. And now we are on to the accent wall. So as you can see here, I am installing the frame molding, and I like to tape all the moldings up first just so I can see it before I nail it to the wall. I feel like once you nail it, it's very permanent, and so there's no room for error. And then lastly, I am putting caulk on all of the sides to make it look clean, seamless, and as if it's professionally done. So I ordered these nightstands and here it is. I do have to assemble it. So here, as you can see, is disassembled, so I do have to put it together, but I did order 2 of these. There's the other box and I've already put the first one together, and believe it or not, this I found from Walmart, and I'm so excited to have found this because the one that I wanted was a lot more, and this room makeover would have cost me more. And so this will be the alternative if you want to save a little bit of money. All right, guys, so here's all the pieces of the nightstand. I ensured to verify every single piece is here and accounted for, excluding the box, which contains all the hardware. But I'm hoping that since this is the second one and I've already put the first one together, I'm hoping that this will go a lot quicker. Let's get started. All right, guys, so I am not gonna bore you with putting this nightstand together. So how about we just snap our fingers and voila. Okay, platform bed is done and it is centered against the wall, and one of the nightstand is also right there. Hey there, so continuing on with this room makeover, as you can see, I've already put up the bed frame with the bed. The bed frame did come before the rug, and so I finally got the rug that I ordered. Now I have to figure out how to put this under the bed, and this rug basically ties in everything together. I am so excited for this rug because this is a cloud pile by Loloy, and from what I'm seeing at Home Goods of those rugs that are cloud pile, they're very soft, so I'm super excited to use this. I just have to take out this mattress, which is super heavy, so just gotta figure that out, and then I will lay this rug under the bed. As I've said, this mattress is so heavy and it requires at least 2 people to lift it. So as you can see, I am doing this little by little. That was tiring. As you can see, I turned red. Oh, this rug feels so soft, and I am definitely loving the color. Do I wish I would have gotten a bigger one, such as a 9x12? Yeah, but then again, I didn't want to spend an extra $150 just to get a bigger size. So this is a king size bed, and I got an 8x10 rug, which is perfect for this bed. I am loving all the colors in this rug. Again, this is from Loloy, and it's the Margot Antique Sage color, and this one has a lot of green, has black in it as well, and some auburn color. So I feel like it's still in that neutral tone, but at the same time I can definitely change up the decor in this room from, you know, fall to all year round. Now on this end, I am going to be putting the nightstand. This is a very heavy nightstand, so I'm just gonna have to do it little by little. And can you believe I got this nightstand from Walmart? I really love the shade of this nightstand as well as how substantial it is. Here is a designer tip. When shopping for furnishings for your space, you want to make sure that it is proportionate to that space. For example, if you get a nightstand that's too small for this room or this space, it may make the room feel unbalanced. Or if you get a bigger one, it may make it feel cluttered and just heavy. So choosing just the right size and dimension of furniture for that space will give you a well-balanced feeling. All right. That is where the nightstand, it should be centered between the frame molding. And there's the other one. I just have to add a lamp on the other and then accessorize it. So I decided to add a bench right by the footboard as well for two reasons. One, for aesthetic, because I love this bench. I love the legs of the bench. I feel that it matches the nightstand. And two, for function. This my fur baby will be using so that he can climb on top of the bed. So for the wall above the bed, I have two paintings to choose from, and I got this from Target. It's one of the Studio McGee's collection. So I do like this one. However, it's very green, but it is a landscape painting, so I do like it. And then the other one that I have is actually one that I had printed off of Etsy for my office. So I ordered two prints from Etsy, and one of them I really like, so that's the one that I use for my office, and then I just kept the extra one, and I also had an extra frame for it. So this one is the other painting. So this one, although it is flowers, I do like the print. I like it, I think, better than the landscape. I mean, I didn't want to make our bedroom too girly, but at the same time, I do love this print because not only does the colors go with the theme color, which is, you know, again, I'm keeping it neutral, but at the same time, I love the background of this painting. The fact that it's black, it gives it that moody effect. So we'll see. This frame is a 22 by 28. So the print size itself is 18 by 24, which is the same. I think this one is, yeah, the same size as this print. However, because of the frame as well as the white border and matting on the print itself, it makes it look bigger. So I'm gonna try to see which one actually looks better. All right, so let's test it out. Here is that 18 by 24. I feel like it's a little too small for this wall. So we'll try this one. I think that one's better. It's probably not centered. So I think between the two, I am leaning more towards this painting right here, as opposed to this one. This one just has too much green and yellow in it, as opposed to this one. Next is we're adding the curtains. So there are so many reasons as an interior designer and as to why you would want to add a curtain, right? So for example, you obviously want to control the light that's coming into the room for privacy, control the temperature. Curtains or draperies adds warmth to the space and obviously improves acoustics and insulation of the room as well as the aesthetic, right? But for me, curtains definitely elevates the look of the space, and not only do they add softness and texture and color and patterns, but it helps tie the room's decor together and it creates a cohesive, polished design. So for the curtain rod, I opted for a wraparound rod because a wraparound curtain rod is designed to extend and curve at the end so that the curtains can wrap around and sit flush against the wall. This will allow light blocking and enhances it, and of course it improves insulation. So in wintertime, it will keep everything warm. So now we're going to make over the bed. I already put flat sheet and I am keeping this taupe flat sheet that I already have as well as the fitted sheet. And then for this one, I have been so excited to finally use this bedding. This I got on sale, I think many years ago. And this is from Monique Loliere. I don't even know how to pronounce her last name, but I love the print on this one. It reminds me so much of like spring as well as summer. But as you can see, there's bright pink, you know, just some floral with some butterflies on it, as well as I think there's like birds on it as well. Nope, just butterflies. But like I said, I love this print. Very girly, but I hope, you know, my husband doesn't mind. This one is very dainty, so I really love this print. This is the comforter. And so to make your bed look luxurious, you want to do the layering effect. So here in Georgia, in the summertime, it gets very hot. So it's really not practical, but for the sake of the aesthetic, I want to see how the layering effect looks. So we are going to use this comforter for now. And the down comforter that I use on this is very light. I actually got it from IKEA. So we'll see. It's not one of those really like warm, you know, comforter. So I want to put that here. Like I said, I want a layering effect.
You could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you, you don't even notice. Should have told you straight away, you don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed.
Back so you can see what I'm doing.
I'll let you go, put your arms around me, and I'll let you know how it feels when time goes slow. And I won't let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you. Show you more, 'cause baby you deserve some more.
Okay, just to have that layering puffy effect, what I do is usually I bring it back and then I fold it one more time so you get this layer right here.
I know you haven't noticed.
want to put the quilt. I want to use the quilt that I have. And then this one, I believe I got this one from Home Goods.
And I won't let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you. I fall into you.
All right. I do want to put this up here.
I fall into you. Hey, I wish you could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you, you don't even notice. Should've told you straight away, you don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed. You know that I won't let you go. Put your arms around me and I'll let you know how it feels.
For the last layer, I want to use one of these waffle blankets that I got from Target. Okay.
Let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall.
That way it kind of pulls off some of the green from the print.
Fall into you.
And so I'm just gonna add that last layer on this side.
To you. Hey, I wish I could show you more, 'cause baby you deserve some more. But still you're
How
here.
does that look? Or maybe just kind of, just to keep it natural, I'm just gonna do this.
I'm afraid, and I know you haven't noticed. You know
Right. Okay. I think I like that look. Again, the green waffle blanket pulls off some of the green from the print. Okay, and then as far as the pillows, I want to keep it minimal. Typically, I'll have several shams on here, but I really just want 2 of the king size pillows.
you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you.
Okay. Additionally, here's another.
I fall into you.
I think I'm liking how that looks. And then to finish it off, I am going to add one more small pillow sham. So let me get that. So I want to still keep it neutral since I have the print pillowcase as well as the green. And so I have this one with some texture on it. And okay, I think that finishes the bed. And I am liking how that looks. All right, so now we are going to tackle the nightstand. And when you're decorating a nightstand, you want to follow the rule of 3. So on my husband's side, I am going to be using these decor. Let's start on that. So we already have the lamp. On his side and on this side, I'm going to add a candle and possibly some kind of greenery. All right, so I do have this candle that I got from Target, and this one is the scent Pomelo. And I really love the smell of this. As you can see, I haven't used it yet. But just so to even out the height between the two sides, I am going to be using these books that I found, again, from Home Goods. And I have this minimalist book as well as Create. So I will be putting the candle on top of these two books. Just like so. Like that. Is that even? Is my lamp even? I think that's good. Okay, now, so his side's done. For my side, I will be putting a vase as well, and I will be using some flowers from the garden.
You could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring.
I am loving my hydrangeas, you guys. Look how healthy they are. This is from my garden.
You don't have to be afraid.
And then on this side, I want to use this marble tray that I thrifted. And this is actually from Target because I recognize the Threshold brand. But I remember thrifting this, so using this marble tray just to kind of like have a catch-all tray on my side. And what I like to put on this tray is, you know, at night, obviously when I'm at home, I wear my glasses a lot, except for today. So I'll be putting my glasses here, and then I have one of my favorite cross chain or necklace, and I will be putting that right there as well. And then I do like to have a glass of water at night, and so I'm going to be adding this coaster right here, and then as well as this marble phone holder, so that when I am charging my phone, I have a stand for it right here. My side of the nightstand is completed, and then on this wall between the two windows, as you can see, I added a mirror. I love having this full-size mirror, and it's like the perfect size between the two windows. Now on this wall, I already have the holes pre-drilled because I originally had our frames on this wall, so I'm gonna just be putting those frames back up. I had ordered this long time ago from Costco and got a few of the shots from our wedding in a canvas print. So I have 3 of these, which I will be putting on that wall. So it's kind of like my photo, my husband's photo, getting ready. It's a reflection of him on the mirror, and then of course one of the shots from our wedding. Just a little tricky on that.
I know you haven't noticed. You know that I won't let you go. Put your arms around me and I'll let you know how it feels when time goes slow.
At some point, I'm going to put the non-skid on these frames so that it doesn't move out of place. All right, so that wall is done. And then on this main wall, which is the foot of our bed, I am going to be putting back our wedding photos as well. Now, there was something that I read, some designers, it was like an article that I read, several designers are recommending that when it comes to personal photos, to limit the personal photo. But I say, It's your house. If you want to put any of your family photos anywhere in your house, whether it's like, you know, the living room, the family room, which makes sense, right? Especially if it's a place that you gather all the time. I mean, I say put the family photos wherever you want to put them because it's your house. You got to make it comfortable for yourself.
Your arms around me and I let you know how it feels when time goes slow. And I won't let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you.
Just my silly pillow. Watching my husband.
I fall into you.
So now that the photos are up, now to really finish off your room and if you want to give it that hotel vibe, one of the things that you'll notice is in a luxurious hotel room, they always have a seating area. So for this area, as you can see, it's right behind the door. It's very empty, and I don't want to put any additional dresser in here apart from our nightstand because we do have a big walk-in closet, and so all of our clothing goes in there. We do not need any extra dresser in our bedroom to store clothing in. I feel like it's just unnecessary and it's additional clutter that we don't need. However, I do want to add a little seating area here. I do have 2 accent chairs that I got from Facebook Marketplace. I want to say like the first year that we moved in here. And these chairs I love because I have been eyeing these chairs from Castlery, and I think they're like $900 a piece. And these 2 chairs I got for I think like $200 each. So I spent way less than I normally would. So I definitely scored on these chairs. As soon as I saw them, I saw the price that this guy was selling it for. I just had to snag it. I told the guy like, I want them. I'm available to pick it up today. And my husband and I got it like an hour later. And so I do want to add those 2 accent chairs here. And let's get started on that. It's carpet, so I'm not concerned about it getting scratched when I do that. So I want to add that here. I'm going to try it this way first. Oh, that's perfect because it still leaves plenty of room for walking in and out. Still very spacious. That was my concern. I didn't want it to be blocking anything, and I didn't want it to be too close to the door to where we won't have any walking space, but it's still very roomy even with this. I think I am gonna kind of turn it a little slightly slanted, so I want to try it that way instead of it facing. That way it's more kind of like a conversational layout. I'm going to move this a little bit closer so that it frames the end of the bed. I think that's pretty much in the middle. There you go. Yeah, it's still very roomy. Oh, I love these chairs. I am loving these chairs being here. Yeah. And then I have this extra pillow, which also has like the brown and green, and I feel like it really pulls off from the print and the color scheme on the bedding. So I will be adding that. And lastly, there's a space between the two chairs, and I want to use a drink table, which is kind of small, so that, you know, when I'm lounging on this chair, possibly reading a book and sipping coffee or something, I'll have a stand or a drink table.
I fall into you.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this room makeover. If you did, please let me know in the comments below which part of the room makeover you liked best. For me, it's putting the final finishing touches, because in my opinion, that's when everything comes together, and in the end, it makes the room makeover feel cozy and warm. Anyhow, until then, I will see you on my next one. Bye guys.